Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. If you are like me and you are an introvert, and especially if you live in a country that tends to have very short days during winters, you are away from your family, or just in general, you feel lonely in life, then these tips could really help you out. Hello everyone, I'm Vrinda, and in this video, I am discussing with you whatever I found useful when I was struggling with loneliness. So I hope you will also find it valuable. And if you are struggling with loneliness, one thing that I would like to say to you is just remember you are never alone. Loneliness might be there, you are never alone. There are loads of people who really value you, who really love you, especially your parents and even your best friends or close friends. So there is a lot of love around you. But due to life circumstances or even due to being in negative situations or negative mind frame, you might feel lonely from time to time. And this is what had happened with me when I moved from my country to the UK, and I felt quite lonely for a while. And these tips, all that I'm discussing, is whatever I found useful in my life, whatever worked for me, and I hope it will work for you as well. So give it a try and let me know if it worked for you, or if you have another suggestion or any other idea that you found useful, then please do feel free to share with me. So the first thing and the most important thing I would say was developing a hobby, because if you are alone for a while and you feel like you are craving someone's attention or connection, or you don't have loads of people around you and you suffer from loneliness, then having a good hobby that you are passionate about, you have your interest in, can really help you. So this tip I tried last year in 2023, and it really helped me out because I have a framework of finding out what actually aligns with what my life purpose is, or like what is relevant for me. And from that analysis, I had found out that watercolor painting could be something that I should give a serious try, and I might start enjoying it. And if it seems interesting, I would like to continue it for long term. So I started learning watercolor painting, and I bought loads of material like watercolor paper, the colors, brushes, different types of brushes, and just started following YouTube tutorials after work hours, because that was the time when my mind used to be free and it used to wander and feel like I used to feel like I'm quite lonely, and I would have the depressing feeling of just being lost and not knowing exactly where my life is going or what is happening with me, and just not being happy in general. So I started watercolor painting, and I can't even express properly how much change it has made to me. First of all, I got some downtime with myself. Secondly, I like colors, vibrant colors a lot, and watercolors, somehow the beautiful colors that are there in a palette lifted my mood. And then just improving my craft helped me in a very deep way. I cannot explain it properly, but maybe if you have something that really interests you and you do it with focus, with passion, and just decide that you will give yourself 3 months to inculcate that hobby or to just practice that hobby, you will see the difference and you will not feel as lonely as you did before. So if you would try this thing, then please do comment below and let me know if it works for you, because it has really worked for me. And why did I decide to pick up watercolor painting? Maybe I'll explain you in some other video, but for now I would say just get any hobby, any indoor hobby, outdoor hobby. It could be something related to sport. I know sports lift up your mood very quickly, but sometimes you need someone else to play with. And if you like individual sports, then yeah, sure, do go ahead. Otherwise, anything related to art, craft, creative things really make you a lot more grounded, and your feeling of loneliness completely goes away very quickly. So again, I would like to emphasize, if you are feeling lonely, just pick up a hobby. It could be anything, and if it is something that does not involve social media, it is even the better, because social media also tends to somehow reduce the happiness quotient in your life. If you are scrolling a lot and comparing yourself a lot with others, or just being in a loop of finding out what are the others doing, what is happening in their life. So the second thing that really helped me overcome loneliness is connecting with old friends or getting in touch with old connections that I did have. For example, I had told you that I have moved from my country to London, so I did not have loads of friends there, and I still don't have many friends here. So connecting with my schoolmates, my college mates, or people I had worked with before my present job, just saying hi to them or grabbing a quick call with them and just asking them how they were, what is happening in their life, how are their parents doing, and whatever new is happening in their life, they have had any new experiences, any new hobbies they are practicing these days. Just get into a conversation and you will find that being in touch with the people who meant a lot to you at some point of time, especially in school, your friends, your best friends whom you might have lost connection with because of change of place where you live now, or change of your jobs, or just like moving on. So those connections can make a big difference. And you can also build in some time to talk to your parents, your siblings in your weekly schedule. So for example, every week on Monday I'm going to talk to my parents, and every week on Wednesday I'm going to talk to my siblings. If you have that built in your schedule, you will see that will also make a load of difference, and you will not feel as lonely because you will have people to talk to. And also you will feel like, oh, there are loads of people who really care about me or value me or think of me sometimes in their life. So the next point is have company of pet or plant. Yeah, I know having pets is a big commitment, but having plants can be a lot easier. And you can see I have a few plants, indoor plants here, and having plants in your house really makes a huge difference because first of all you commit to taking care of the plants, so some energy or some negativity goes away and your mind is focused on actually preserving the plants, making them feel healthy in your home, taking care of them, watering them. So this does make a huge difference. And I don't know, but I feel like plants also exchange energy. So if you are feeling lonely and you have some good plants in your house, you will feel the change of energy within your house and you will not feel that negative or lonely in the long run. So you can see these plants I had got a few months ago, and it was primarily because of this, that plants tend to make your surroundings look prettier, but more than that, they make your surroundings more cheerful for you. And that is why I thought, why not try it? And as of now, I'm really enjoying the company of these three plants that I have here, so you can give it a try as well. Okay, so the next is something that I have tried and I have decided to religiously do, and that is to celebrate festivals. And because I'm from India, and in India we have loads of festivals for each season, I have lots of ideas about what I can celebrate in each one. But then if you are not from India or you don't have those many festivals in wherever you live, just find reasons to celebrate. So for example, when there is winter, you have Christmas, you even have Halloween, but then just build in something. Like for example, in November when there are no festivals, take any festival from other culture that you might like, and you don't have to follow the customs or traditions or religious significance of that festival. You can just follow whatever they do in that. For example, we have Diwali in November. So Diwali is a festival of lights, and so in November you can light a lot of candles around your house. And if you will have some activity like this to do, you will not feel lonely because you will have something to look forward to. And then in any month you can decide, okay, this month is going to be my self-care month. Like that, just make a festival around of it. I will do everything related to self-care, research about it, and indulge in activities related to self-care. Then in the next month you can decide, okay, this month is going to be a festival of books, so I'm going to try books of different genres. So like this, celebrate festivals, or I would say find some interesting themes for your months and around that, if you design your activities or experiences that you want, then yeah, it will lift up your mood a lot. When I had moved to London, I had different months for different areas of London, and I decided, okay, in January I'm going to explore this area of London, and my festival will be called, for example, Westminster Festival. So that month I'm going to spend just exploring that Westminster area of London. So in a similar way, whatever your interests are, for example, my interest is exploring cities, traveling. But if you can't travel overseas or travel to different cities, just find out themes for within your city and make festivals around those activities that you can do to keep it interesting. And if you follow this, please do comment below and share some ideas as to what kind of festivals or themes you are keeping in different months or different weeks to lift up your mood and not feel as lonely. So the next tip or suggestion that I have is to follow routines. I know it sounds quite boring, and following routine, how will that make you feel less lonely? So I have found that if you have a specific routine and you have a specific list of things that you have to do within a day, your mind tends to not wander as much, and you will not have time to actually get into that loop of feeling lonely, feeling depressed, or feeling alone, I would say. So have loads of tasks that you have to do. Follow a routine in which you know, okay, next this I have to do, then this, then this. And in that sense, your mind will not have time to think about anything negative. So this is one tip, and I would say, especially if you find time to clean up a lot, like clean up your space, clean up your home, and build a routine around cleaning up, it lifts up my mood a lot, and I tend to feel a lot less lonely because I have things to do. But if cleaning up is something that you don't enjoy, then just build routines around something that you do enjoy. For example, routine of exercising around that, like each week this much time I'm spending on my exercising, this much on my work or job, this much my self-care time, and this much time with family, friends, children, whoever. Take a piece of paper, and on that paper list all the people that you care about or you feel love for, or people that you look up to. For example, there could be people whose podcasts you listen, you consume their content, or there could be shows that you watch regularly, and in those shows there are characters or people who are representing a character. You can even take those people in your circle, because if you are spending so much time watching those characters, watching those serials, then that means you are spending some time with them, even if they are not there in real. They are fictitious character, but still you can keep those people in your circle as well. People whose podcasts you listen or YouTube videos you watch, you can put them in your circle. And if you are watching my videos and you watch them regularly, you can put me in your circle. Your parents, your friends, your children, your siblings, your teachers that you really liked, your best friends, or friends that you have lost connection with, but at a point of time they used to be really close to you. Put all of them in your circle, and then see how many names do you have there. You will find that there are so many people who you find love for or find some connection with, and in that sense you can give a proof to yourself, then there is no reason to feel loneliness or feel you are just all on your own or you don't have people around you. Actually do. It's just that from time to time we might lose some connections or gain some new ones, but at one point of time you do have loads of memories with very good people. So count your blessings, build up your circle, analyze your circle, and then your feeling of loneliness will immensely reduce. So I hope you found this valuable, and do consider subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.